I think they can sustain through it semi-easily.
Yeah, it'll upset another ward damage as well.
They're going to need one hell of a gotcha final pick.
Soaking lane for a little bit, probably going to go buy out, deny to neutrals, and they'll start over fresh.
Yeah, looks like from this laning phase situation, NP is getting, like, EHOME can go ahead and put the Bounty Hunter up there and have him in Viz, but then you're lacking the Bounty Hunter's, like, presence in the laning phase.
Oh, Lanm could be in trouble here. Is going to get dusted up. Is there any real
back.
catch? They got the glimpse. They can follow it up with a stomp. They've got double edge as well. The damage is there, and first blood will go to SCG. That Disruptor starting out with a nice chunk.
Acceptable for, first of all, because the Batrider isn't using the off lane. Second of all, because you can't really do too much early on.
Indecision coming in. Do they have the vision? There's the dust. Double edge comes in. A couple more right clicks. Will secure Centaur, Warrunner. Another kill in this top lane.
Beginning of the game, how's he really put pressure on a Juggernaut with a Warlock behind him? How is he going to be able to ensure an Omniknight kill when he can just repel and purify?
Well, flame break here. Looks like there's another kill. Will get at least some freedom here.
Close.
He is going to end up burning down, so Batrider rotates into the lane and immediately makes it worthwhile.
Is a very nice rotating hero. He can ensure some early kills, and it looks like we'll have one here.
Yeah, looks like he is able to get off the deep crowd. There's going to be a TP out. Do they have enough damage? Oh, just barely. Juggernaut able to make that rotation worthwhile. I was just going to bring up, NP have let that Pugna sit back a little bit too much. He's getting a lot of the lane, second on the net worth chart, but slapping him down like that is a super effective way to keep him in control.
Yeah,
Lift back, they go in for the stun here onto the Phoenix. Look at him just cleave down. That's going to be a nice double edge there. AUI on the Centaur getting a ton of space and a huge advantage moving into the mid game.
Yeah, it really feels like EHOME are just letting the Centaur safe lane work too well. They can go ahead and let him free farm. That's not that big of a problem, but the danger is when you start actually trying to contest the lane and you're giving extra kills away to the Centaur, now they're going to give one more, it looks like. They don't have a stomp, but it looks like this low may be enough.
Well, they need a couple more clicks. Hey, the Disruptor with his last breath, able to take out the Bounty Hunter. AUI running for his life of return is going to be chipping down the Morphling as well, so AUI feeling...
As they won't seemingly have a whole lot of track kills to be able to rely on. Eternal Envy being burned up here. He doesn't have spin for another 3 seconds. He might... Okay, maybe not. Lasso, and it looks like that is going to be enough damage. Very nicely played by EHOME, taking advantage of Jackie's, and Garter definitely needs his level 6, as his Supernova is the other big, impactful ability that
they're
he can use.
jumping him back under his tier 1 tower. He could be in trouble. There is going to be a kinetic field blocking him down. He's not able to get away, and look at the Omniknight chipping in and able to help his team find it.
Out. That was real close. Like, the cooldown just went down, so I imagine he tried to dive at the last second there, got caught by...
Envy trying to go for another kill. The Blade Fury, even without vision, able to finish him off. And look at that, a double damage through. They're trying to find the bat as well. There will be a stampede. So it looks like Envy just going to be running back.
That in part, you have a Centaur farming safe lane, and also the fact that he's giving extra kills.
They want to come in. Can they find the glimpse? They are able to get it off. The Static Storm as well. They've got the Shadow where the damage over time is just absurd, and they kill off the Pugna. Sylar, he's able to TP in, but not in time to save his ally.
Once you've got these sustained items, and the enemy team just cannot beat you in team fights, and you just chip away at all their objectives. Nice one.
Phoenix tries to get away. It will be futile as 4 NP heroes move towards the mid. It may
help control the jungle.
Old 11 wants to jump, but there's just no follow-up.
He's gonna jump on.
Well, he's trying. He will go in. He will find the dragon. There's going to be a glimpse away. So actually just bringing him farther away. Turtle Envy going in. He's able to get off an option side. Level 1 not able to do a whole ton of damage. There's the static field holding everyone in place. Lanm running for his life there, but the chaotic offering, the golem, just melt the bounty down. Now they're trying to focus down this egg. Envy getting low, but there's the Guardian Angel. They do get the egg down. Now they can turn their attention to Old 11. The DJ aura slowing him down. They want to get the Smash Noodles. Won't be able to do so. Morphling scooting back on through. Envy again, still very, very low, but like we talked about, the heals from his team keeping him alive. No one going down on NP.
Damage in a short period of time. Oh, nice jump.
Away from the bat. Now chaotic offering, not going to catch him up, but they do have the stampede. Can they get the Disruptor close enough to get off the cliff? They are able to do so, committing a second ultimate for him. They will find the bat. Was that too expensive for NP?
Gives them a really good window, right? Because they don't need to push high ground yet, but they can go ahead and guarantee that Roshan will be up by 28.
They know something's going down here. Lanm going to be in some unfriendly territory. Can they get vision on him here? They've got the Thunderstrike. He's actually going to get repelled off.
Yeah, he repelled off the haste.
Yep. Now they're going to go in the stomp off the mark. Envy trying to see if he can go back in, but oh, there's the glimpse. They are going to be able to find this there. The Purify drops, and it looks like there's just not enough health for the Bounty Hunter to escape scot-free. NP are... He's definitely pulling his weight for his team right now. There is so much counting on this morph as the Phoenix and the Bounty Hunter feeling... Ooh, Courier Snipe.
Nice.
A little bit unimpactful.
And pretty good counter initiation. So many ways to counter you. Make your move, EHOME, otherwise you're going to lose your lane.
And this Omniknight just being absolute baller in there. It's going to be a blink forward. AUI dropping out the stomp and the double edge, but back to the racks here. They're focused on structures. Sylar, meanwhile, trying to make some space. Will be able to find the tier 2 mid, but at the cost of a rat and initiate if necessary. He can put out a huge amount of damage, and there's really not much EHOME can do to stop him at this point. Morphling, he's going to be going in, trying to get some tier 3 pressure of his own, and it looks like that will be enough for NP to retreat, try to get him back. The racks exposed up top. Lincoln Sphere pops. They're not able to get it back. There we go. The glimpse is going to be bringing him back up to the high ground. The static storm as well. Morphling in place to get to walk out of that kinetic field and go ahead, pop back to his replicate. Fatal Bond still doing some damage as well as Shadow Word, but Sylar's going to be just fine.
I think EHOME handled that impressively well. Like, they put themselves into this hole, but I think they did.
It's pretty scary now, but I don't think NP are feeling ultra frightened.
Yeah, they really shouldn't. Who cares if the Aegis is down? Again, EHOME are just trying to bide more time for Sylar to be able to pull as much gold out of the map.
Oh, moving forward, AUI is able to get that some double edge. He's doing what he can, trying to heal up his team, but it feels like Phoenix is just not having a great role this time. Looks like the static storm does end up finishing off some heroes. MSS is moving forward. Serious damage coming out of him. There will be Disruptor getting low, eventually burst down. The Chaotic Offering drops
Supernova.
in. Get off the lasso. Does Batrider actually do enough damage here? Okay, that's not going to be a full wipe. The rest of NP trying to retreat now. Old Lanm burning down, getting low. Old 11 going to be moving in. But the Morphling moves in. They actually kill off the Centaur here. They're focusing on the Juggernaut now, looking for something. They're going to be tracking out some more track kills. Shuriken bouncing around. Eternal NP now running for his life. Should be able to get away, but Morphling moving forward. Manta is going to be trying to save him for now. He pops up the healing ward. Is this going to be enough? NP, he is now in danger for one of the first times this game. This kill would be super valuable for EHOME, and they get it. That's a track kill on top. Sylar on a killing spree. All of a sudden, feels like he just woke up from a long sleep, and look at that. The damage dumped out. Double kill. Everyone.
They lost that fight. I think they just lose the game outright from there. They cannot afford another right point, even if it does cost them buyback.
Oh, they're going in. They might find the Phoenix, but not exactly the target they would have loved. The Morphling, obviously much higher on their priority.
5 versus 5, but if they get really clutch initiation with Batrider, if they get a Supernova on the clip, it's possible to win this one.
The problem is the team fight duration. Now, there's 3 from the Omniknight as well. There's going to be Healing Ward. Looks like the fight's going to be breaking out. Sylar going for a similar strategy, ignoring his racks, going in instead for the enemy racks. We'll see if NP is going to be forced back from this. Looks like they're content just fighting each other. Never Ward doing a fair amount of damage, but they get the kill off the Bounty Hunter. No buyback for him, so Trackable is going to be irrelevant in this fight. Now, Morphling does rejoin the fight down bottom. Cannot finish off the pulling a rack, but they are getting the Batrider drag back up. Guardian Angel buying some time. Working 37 still too low. Guardian Greaves going to be doing their job, and there we go. Static Storm into the Chaotic Offering. Morphling is going to be silenced up. Can they get him down? They are able to do so. Morphling immediately buys back, but these racks are going to be falling. The backdoor protection enacted. XDG could be in some trouble, but AUI comes in to defend his teammate, and they find that kill as well. 3 buybacks now on the field. EHOME doing what they can to get back in this. EE taking a little bit of damage, but it's not bugging him too much. The rest of NP, spare the Warlock, are just going to retreat safely.
So they lost a range racks and the time game, then they want to right now, just because one lane of racks. Oh.
They've got a gem here. I don't think this is going to be too difficult to take out the bounty, and he does not have buyback. EHOME lose a critical.
But I'm beginning to think they bought themselves maybe enough time that maybe another sacrificial play and just let Sylar go for the split push here is the better option. Maybe don't try and hold.
They're going to have to try because these racks may finally be finished off, and they're getting drained again. Pugna Ags is not something to be too wary of. In other words, doing some work.
Nice blow up.
Off the Pugna, he does have buyback. These racks will end up falling. One more chop, and they might end up going down. There we go. Batrider gets a successful lasso, but he comes back into the front of this. Chaotic Offering drops. Meanwhile, you have AUI rotating back to try to go against Sylar. The rest of NP are able to rotate out with enemy picks.
Yeah, they had another minute and a half for the buyback on Sylar, so I'm okay with them giving up something in these team fights. They all have gold to work with. Meanwhile, EHOME just like, Sylar, do it for us, man. We bought you some time. See if you can kill your tower. The most miserable position ever. That's what Centaur does.
Okay,
that's what Centaur does. Fortunately for EHOME, Raxus don't attack, so Centaur can't do it all with return.
I mean, he's got to get going. That's getting dirty here. These racks taking damage. They want to go in onto Sylar. Folks not going to be off the mark. Top. Sylar moves forward. So he's trying to initiate onto our Disruptor, but Glimmer Cave away. Now there is some serious damage coming in onto AUI. There's a finish point, but look at that. Batrider not going to fish his wish there. Really nice egg, easily focused down by NP, and they're able to get a chaotic offering. Morphling, not long for this world, but TC comes out. Game number 1 going to NP versus what appears to be one of the stronger teams in this tournament. Oh boy, Cap.
NP just has that game on lock the whole entire time. Like it's hard to be able to, like, as a co-caster, sit back here and be like, oh, you know, like at 15 minutes be like, yeah, NP have a 90 for